Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com with Raider Girls Soccer coming your way here from Raider Field in Selma, Indiana. We have the 9-0-2 Yorktown Tigers taking on your 7-2 Wapahani Raiders this evening, as we'll go ahead and get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Jones Auto Body. The Raiders gotten off to a really strong start to the season, which it's the best start overall to begin a year in their program history. So it's great to see these girls come out here and have the success that they've had so far this season. Like I said, off to a 7-2 start. They beat Knightstown just last Wednesday, 1-0, after a couple of back-to-back losses, but started the year 6-0. And like I said, I'm sure that they was in some ways surprised about the start, but definitely welcomed it. And now they're right on a roll and have been playing very, very good. So, really the biggest thing is, they're going out here every single ball game expecting to win. And I think as the seasons went along here, this team's really came together and so far has played the best out of any team in program history, like I had mentioned. So hopefully that will continue. And yet again, this program's only been in existence for roughly anywhere from 6 to 8 years. So it's still a fresh program. And that's been under the helm of Jeff Zeiger, which has done a fantastic job here with this program and with this team, and it's really got them heading in the right direction. And then, even with that, now you have a feeder system. I think this year or last year, they started a middle school team, which, will be a feeder system coming into the high school. So instead of, these girls starting out, as high schoolers just learning the game, or maybe they haven't played it in a long time, now they're able to get them intrigued into it and kind of spark their interest a little bit here at a younger age, and be able to teach them the basics of the game, and then bring that competitiveness out in them and build off of that foundation. So then by the time they do get into high school, then they're not having to teach some of the basics of the game to them. They already know how to play. They just then have to refine some of their skills and then build off of that. And the next thing you know, you're carving out a well-oiled machine here with a team every single year for not only the girls team, but then the boys team as well. And then that's, I think, going to be a long-lasting thing there for both programs that they can build off of and use, and hopefully bring a lot of success to them as the years go along. So, when you look at this team this year, really primarily still a fairly young team. I believe you do have 4 or 5 seniors on here. Also some juniors, but then quite a few sophomores and freshmen. So this is still a relatively young team, but also has a nice balance of veteran leadership as well, that have kind of had showing them the ropes a little bit, the ins and outs of the game, and what to look forward to, and anticipate what your opponent's going to throw at you. So that's a great thing to have. A nice balance of youth, but also veteran leadership as well. But then on the flip side, you look here at the Yorktown Tigers, 9-0-2 on the season. Those two obviously being ties, which was earlier on in the season. But you come off of a very successful year last year and already playing very good again this year as Yorktown. And right now they're being led here by Elizabeth Reese and Leah Alexander. Both young ladies with 16 goals apiece on the season, which quite phenomenal. Behind them, behind those two young ladies there, we have Nina Fisher also with 6 goals, Sarah Marvin with 4, and Maddie Oliver with 3. And then lastly here, the most amazing part is there's not one player on this team without a goal this season, including the regular goalie and Carly Culberson. Which you don't necessarily hear of too often when you have a goalie scoring a goal. But she's been a big key factor as well. Speaking of Culberson, she's recorded 64 saves while only allowing 6 goals. Again, she's usually the primary goalie. They do have another one there that will come in from time to time as well. But It's a very tough team, very tough group. Wapahani's going to have a very tough challenge to overcome here this evening, but it's nothing that I don't think they can't handle, and you've got to defend your home field. We've been playing very well, and hopefully that trend will continue for us here tonight from Raider Field. So we're looking forward to a great matchup here tonight between Yorktown and Wapahani, and we got it all right here on the WHS network. I know it's taken us a little bit of time to get back out here, but with scheduling conflicts and everything, it makes it a little bit tougher sometimes, but it sure is a privilege to be out here once again this evening. So, folks, we'll step aside here for a break. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Jones Auto Body, and we'll be back here with tonight's national anthem and tonight's lineups right after this.
Restrooms and concessions are both located.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com. Again, with Lady Raider Soccer here this evening from Raider Field in Selma, Indiana. We'll take a look here as we'll get started here this evening. First, we'll just run down the rosters here for both teams. Obviously, things are a little bit different now than what it used to be, but Yorktown looks like this. We have number 1, Ella Bonsack. Number 3, Anna Goller. Number 5, Elizabeth Reese. Number 7, Maddie Oliver. Number 8, Carly Culberson. Number 9, Ashlyn Randolph. Number 10, Neely Agnew. Number 11, Alicia Gonzalez. Number 12, Jessica Bergman. Number 13, Nina Fisher. Number 14, Julia Short. Number 16, Leah Alexander. Number 19, Sarah Marvin. Number 20, Haley Reese. Number 21, Alyssa Fields. Number 22, Ashton Frost. Number 24, Macy Dowd. And number 28, Chloe Mariani. The Tigers coached by Tim Ashton. Now for the Wapahani Lady Raiders, we have number 1, Delcy Reeder. Number 2, Kiana Wilson. Number 3, Cora Dargo. Number 5, Shaylee Clay. Number 6, Zoe Swallow. Number 7, Alyssa Jordan. Number 8, Emily Thompson. Number 9, Sierra Wolf. Number 10, Zeta Lutz. Number 11, Malia York. Number 12, Madison Thompson. Number 14, Macy Anderson. Number 16, Natalie Harper. Number 17, McKenna Bivens. Number 18, Sydney Parker. Number 22, Sarah Edmonds. Number 23, Maddie Jefferson. Number 27, Sky Henderson. Number 30, Maddie Felton. And number 59, Amaya Thompson. And again, your Raiders coached by Mr. Jeff Zeiger. So again, best camera view without question here. Obviously, is a little bit muffled here because we do have the screen in the window, so it's not going to be completely clear, but not too bad of a shot here this evening. Again, a fantastic press box that we get to sit in now out here for, I believe now the 3rd time this season, and pretty much, I think, all finished now. Looks great up here, and like I said, it's really nice to be able to broadcast some soccer for all you Raider fans out there. Again, a little bit of a different aspect of sports for us, but it's really nice to be out here this evening off the goalpost, and the goalie will get over there to deflect it. That's going to go out of bounds. And so there should be a corner kick for Yorktown. Again, the far side of the field. I know it's going to be difficult for all of you to see that. But if we zoom in any more, it's going to be pretty much focused right in on the window screens. And so we have an offsides call here on Yorktown. So the Raiders back in possession. So again, we'll give some commentary obviously from time to time here. Not going to go completely die hard there because, to be quite frank with you, if I went and called pretty much everything that went on, that would make things very difficult. But the Tigers, again, with point number 1, of course, that goes to none other than Elizabeth Reese, coming into the night with 16 goals on the season. You can make that 17 now. So unfortunate start there for Wapahani. But again, you're still only down 1-0 here. You can make that up. So here's number 22. That is Sarah Edmonds. Sent that one downfield. Now it will be punted away there by Culberson. Again, far side of the field there. Now that is number 30, Matty Felton, here for the Raiders, and lost possession of the ball. So the Tigers pushing it upfield quickly here. Elizabeth Reese now in control, now to the middle. Look to have a shot on goal here, and that's exactly what will happen. That right there was number 13, Nina Fisher. So already a couple of goals for the Tigers to begin tonight's ball game. Not even just a little over 4.5 minutes into this one tonight. All right, so again, 2-0 start here for Yorktown. Race back in control again now, down the sideline here to number 16, Alexander, but then was quickly turned over there. Alexander going along the side. Nearly a shot on goal there, and the Raiders will clear it out of there. That was number 12, Madison Thompson. So Henderson now back for the Raiders. As number 28, Mariotti, gets it again to the far side of the field. Missed opportunity there. Now Henderson here on the left side, battling there with number 20, Haley Reese of Yorktown. And that will be kicked out of bounds, and Yorktown here with a throw-in. So again, back to the middle. Here's number 5, Clay. And Culberson again will clear it back out of there, and the Tigers will take over. Alexander here with the ball, and the goalkeeper luckily will scoop that up, and no harm, no foul. Still 2-0 start here for Yorktown with still over 33 minutes left to play here in the first half. To the middle there, that's Agnew. It's going to be a takeaway there by the Raiders. Now, that was number 22, Sarah Edmonds, sending it downfield. Unfortunately there for the Raiders, unable to get to it there. So now possibly an opportunity. Again, so much action going on. That's what I was already mentioning earlier. Probably not going to call everything, play by play per se, because that would probably get pretty old quickly. Nice header right there. I believe that was number 8, Emily Thompson. And now Madison Thompson again will clear it back out, and now we'll have Maddie Felton pushing it upfield here for Wapahani, and that's going to be kicked out of bounds, and it should be a throw in here for the Raiders, but they're saying that it will be a throw in here for Yorktown. So Alexander all by herself along the side, and narrowly had another shot on goal. That one kicked well over the goalpost and out of bounds. So getting Wapahani in possession here, down by 2. About 31.5 to play here in the first half from Raider Field. Again, I'm Brandon Morvillius. As usual, alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And we'll be back at it again tomorrow night with more Raider volleyball. So if you guys would like to catch us back on the air again, we'll be back at it at Monroe Central. Your Wapahani Raiders taking on the Monroe Central Golden Bears. Another shot through the back of the net. And that will now make it a 3-0 Yorktown lead here in the first half. Not quite sure who scored that goal there for Yorktown. Okay, number 20, that is Haley Reese.
21.
Okay, so I guess now we're going to change that number. That's number 21, Alyssa Fields. But nonetheless, so again, we'll be back at it tomorrow night. Raider volleyball at Monroe Central. JV start of 6 o'clock. Varsity game to follow. Then also on Thursday night, more Raider volleyball from home this time. And another big matchup against Alexandria. And then we'll have some games coming up this weekend as well at the Muncie Central Invitational. Off the top of the goalpost. Again, that'll be starting, I believe, at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning from Muncie Central High School. And we hope to be live for all that action as well throughout the day. So again, it's Tigers 3, Raiders nothing. 30 minutes to play. Obviously still got a long way to go, so anything can happen, but it's unfortunate the Raiders have already dug themselves a little bit of a hole here early. Reese here on the near side. Now to the middle, and Alexander take over, and a shot will be cleared away barely. Again, couldn't tell. Might have been Emily Thompson potentially that was able to deflect that ball away. And a little bit of confusion there in who was going to take that ball. Luckily, the ball ended up sailing out of bounds to the left of the goalpost. So a corner kick here for Yorktown. Again, here on the very far side of the field. You can see that little speck on the camera screen. Nice angle there on the pass, and that's going to go through for another goal here for Yorktown.
Yorktown goal number 16, Leah Alexander.
So Leah Alexander with goal number 4 here for the Tigers in the first half. All right, so we got Shalia Clay, and now be taken away here by number 10, Agnew. So kicked off the side and out of bounds. So Yorktown to have a throw in. It's about 28 minutes remaining here in the first half. Yorktown 4, Wapahani 0. So here's number 20, Haley Reese. All the way downfield, Madison Thompson will kick it out of play, so a good job of clearing things back out. You know, it was just her and Elizabeth Reese. One-on-one right there, a little help. On the back side of that could have helped Madison as well. And another throw-in opportunity here for Yorktown. All the way across to the far side of the field here. That will be number 10, Neely Agnew, to throw it in. So that was headed there, looked like by Clay. So back near midfield. Here's number 13, Fisher, to Reese. Trying to finagle her way through the Raiders' defense. And sent back out to midfield here again, number 28, Mariotti. So now the Raiders take over here offensively. That was Henderson that then sitting on the clay momentarily before changing possession again. And Yorktown there with a miscue. Wapahani will take over now with a throw-in along the far side of the field. Now here's Clay. Having a little battle here, and the Tigers will come back away with it. Back over now to the near side of the field here. Haley Reese will kick it upfield. Looking for Alexander. That's going to be deflected. That should be out of bounds off of Yorktown. Nice job there by Madison Thompson. Again, got her foot on it first and then was able to deflect that then off the shin of Alexander, then out of bounds. Alexander now gets it deflected away. That was by Maddie Felton. Now Emily Thompson will kick that back out of bounds. And Reese now to throw it in. He's getting ready to say inbound. Guess I've been watching too much basketball still. Fisher near the corner and again deflected out of bounds off of Wapahani. So another throw in here for the Tigers. Was looking for Fisher right there, but Alexander again trying to find that angle pass right there to possibly maybe head that one in there, or even look for a little bicycle kick, whatever the case might have been. Luckily, defensively, the Raiders able to stand their ground. And looking to clear it here, Emily Thompson now to Madison Thompson. So Henderson take over, trying to push it upfield. But before the Tigers again taking over. Clay here in the middle. You're going to have to fight off a couple defenders there. Bivens now in control. And trying to find Felton there. Now Emily Thompson to the middle. Strong kick there by Emily. Now Reese upfield. Again, kind of hard to tell. That's number 7, Maddie Oliver. That she was trying to feed that ball to. So Felton will get there. Now Henderson chases after that one. And then Reese will give way to the goalie, Culberson. And the Tigers will restart things. Again, it's Tigers 4, Raiders 0. It's a little over 22 minutes remaining here in the first half. Just got to keep fighting, got to keep battling. Again, as I've already said, anything can happen. At least that's the hope anyway. Find yourself down here early, but if you can start stringing some good things together here, obviously we've got to get the ball down here on the offensive side of the field a little bit more, because we really haven't had too much going on offensively. We've been pretty much on defense a little over 99% of the ball game so far. So a corner kick here for Yorktown. And looked like the goalie was able to get in there just in time before they was able to kick that right on through. So solid job there by our goalie to get in front of that one, cutting down the angle. So a throw in here for Wapahani. That'll be Malia York. Again, with just about 20 minutes to play. A battle there, and Henderson unable to come away with that one. Reese again back ahead to the middle now, and now back out towards midfield. Looking for an open Elizabeth Reese, and luckily goalie able to scoop that one up again. I don't know how many shots that's been now on goal. It's got to be probably pretty close to around, probably right around 10 or so, I would think, by now. So here comes Maddie Felton, leading the Raiders downfield offensively. Was looking to find Sky Henderson, and the Tigers unable to keep that in. Okay, I guess they were able to keep that in play. I thought she was out of bounds when she kicked that one. So nonetheless, Tigers push forward here once again. Alexander now back to Fisher. Now the deflection by Emily Thompson. And Elizabeth Reese shot on goal, and that's going to be wide left. So Thompson will clear the way. Madison Thompson there of Wapahani. To the middle, there's the Fisher now taken away. That was number 17, McKenna Bivens of Wapahani. Was able to clear the ball out. The Cincinnati Tigers have taken right back over and are looking for more. Emily Thompson now. Alexander gets that shot deflected right off of Emily Thompson. Great defense there by Emily. So a couple substitutions here now. Again, we'll have a corner kick. That's going to be number 12, Jessica Bergman. Now to the middle. Again, another shot right off the goalpost. Goodness gracious. The Raiders again lucked out again right there, for goodness sake. So Fisher get it taken away again there from Emily Thompson. I tell you what, Emily, only a freshman, but definitely plays some solid defense here. Nice job there by, that was Sky Henderson, trying to fend off Fisher there to stay in possession of the ball. So now we'll have number 22, Sarah Edmonds, to kick it away here for Wapahani near midfield. It's going to be headed off of Elizabeth Reese now to the far side here. That's going to be out of bounds, and Wapahani will have a throw-in. And it will be Malia York of Wapahani. So that was about as close of an opportunity as we've had offensively so far this evening. Unfortunately, nothing was able to come of it, but obviously it's great to see some progression here, and hopefully we can start keeping the ball a little bit more here on the offensive side of the field. Nearly taken away again there by Thompson. Now pushed upfield, number 19, Sierra Marvin, what's coming into the ball game. Had 4 goals and comes up with another one right there. So nearly right on cue as Yorktown pushes that lead now to 5. Got 15:07 remaining here in the first half. So we'll have a substitution. It's kind of hard to tell who came in right there. I know it was Kiana Wilson that came out there for Wapahani. So Fisher now is looking for Elizabeth Reese. Now a battle for possession. Number 19, Marvin. Now we'll get it taken away from her here. The Raiders looking for something, anything, offensively. And we'll soon again change possessions back over to Yorktown. Just under 14 and a half remaining in half number 1. And that'll be cleared out of bounds. So a throw-in upcoming here for Yorktown here in just a moment whenever they retrieve the soccer ball. So Maddie Oliver to throw in for Yorktown. And cleared out there, that looked to have been Edmonds. That was clearing things out there for Wapahani. Sent all the way back to midfield there to number 1, Ella Bonsack. Great hustle here. Felton getting after it now. Henderson, Felton downfield. We're going to have a foot race there, but Culberson's going to win that one rather easily. Only about 10 feet or so away from the ball. And that's going to be out of bounds. So another throw-in opportunity here for Wapahani. As usual here, we'll have Malia York to throw it in here at midfield. We have a few substitutions now in here for both sides. Malia York now with the throw in to Clay. And again, quickly taken away. How possessions change so quickly. Literally in a blink of an eye. So that was a domino effect right there. Hit off of Bergman's head, then Felton. And now cleaned up there by the goalie here on the other end for Wapahani. And as I mentioned at the early start of the broadcast during our pregame show, both teams off to very successful starts to the season. You got Yorktown, again, without a loss, but a couple of ties, 9-0-2 on the year. Wapahani 7-2, again, started out the year 6-0. Best start in school history for this girls soccer program, and what a fantastic year it's been, and looking to continue to build off of that throughout the rest of the season. So the battle there is Clay. Again, won that opportunity. Felton now at midfield, trying to take it away there for Wapahani. And that'll be cleared away again here. That's Emily Thompson, and a battle for that one will end up in Fisher being down on the field. So during this brief injury timeout, I'd like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. I'd like to thank Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership, owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you have an interest in a vehicle, would like to know more information about one, contact Stoops at 765-288-1903. And also visit their online website at stoopsauto.com. Again, their hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And then they're also open Saturday from 8 to 4. So again, a special thanks to Stoops Automotive Group, Buick and GMC dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. Also, I'd like to send out a big thanks to Kenshaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. Kenshaw Properties is a Muncie-based company which offers Muncie area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at kenshawproperties.com. Again, that is KENSHA properties.com. And you can reach them by calling the number 765-356-1340. Then lastly here, we also want to thank Kara J. Wolf, DDS-PC, our game break sponsor this evening, located at 3915 Wheeling Avenue, Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. Contact them, 765-288-1560. And again, their hours are 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Thursday. So again, we hope that young lady there from Yorktown's all right. Again, she's able to walk off the field on her own power. But again, you never want to see anybody get hurt, and so we hope that she's going to be all right. Again, it's Yorktown 5, Wapahani 0. Just under 11 minutes remaining here in this first half. Clay there with a battle with number 15. That's Hannah Santino. So Mariotti now downfield here. Again, we'll have another shot here for the Tigers, and great job there by Edmonds pushing that ball more towards the sideline and able to take over here offensively. Now Emily Thompson, again, far side of the field. Trying to push it up here for Wapahani. And that's going to be deflected right off of Clay. I'm sure that probably didn't feel very good. And Bergman will lose that one out of bounds off the deflection there. So Yorktown again will have it's like a corner kick here. Of course, Redbeard, he's unable to get it on the camera. You can't find good help these days. I'm just messing around. And Wapahani will get it cleared out of there. Great job there by, I believe that was Sarah Edmonds that cleared that out for Wapahani. A very solid job, not only by her, but the whole defense right there to get that ball out without anything else clearing the back of the net for Yorktown. Clay was looking for Felton, but then Felton had other ideas. So here we go again. Bergman to the middle there to Alexander, taken away. There's Madison Thompson clearing the ball back out, and now a throw in here for Yorktown. So Bergman throws it in here for the Tigers. Get ahead 5-0. 8 minutes remaining here in the first half. Mariotti wide right the goalposts. York now was looking to deflect that ball right to Clay there. Didn't unfortunately work out quite that way. Another battle there in the middle. We'll have Reese now on to Mariotti. Going right by everybody here. Now getting to the far side of the field. York we'll clear it away. A throw in here for Yorktown with 7 minutes remaining. Another shot on goal and another save there by our goalie there. So after a little bit of a rough start, things have started to calm down a little bit. Still obviously a lot more pressure put on here by Yorktown. Offensively, keeping that ball on the side of the field really puts a lot more pressure defensively on the Raiders, and not only that, but puts even more pressure on the goalie as well. So that's why usually it's better to keep the ball on your offensive side of the field, and hopefully still with plenty of time remaining in the ball game here, hopefully Wapahani can change it up a little bit here and start finding ways to attack Yorktown's defensive end of the field. So kicked out of bounds, a mistake there from Hannah Santino. Thompson now to Felton. Unable to find any space along the side there. Now you say that was kicked out of bounds by Wapahani. Okay, now I guess she changed her mind. So back to the middle here again. Tigers will clear that one out. Number 17. Crawford now on the attack, was at least just a moment ago she was. And Alexander from a pretty good distance right there, wide left. So another substitution here for Yorktown. Nice little fake out there from Edmonds. Mariotti with another shot well over the goalpost. And so we'll redo it again. Edmonds back to kick and put it away here. And another shot on goal, that time by Neely Agnew, and another save by the Raider goalie, Macy Anderson. So mishandled. That was by number 10, Lutz. Alexander now on the attack here for the Tigers, pushing it upfield quickly here. Look to have another shot on goal. And another one sailing well over the goalpost. And so they've had numerous opportunities. Again, that's a great thing, obviously, if you're Wapahani, is if they would have been executing on every opportunity here, this would be a much, much larger deficit than what it is. Just got to keep pressing forward here, got to keep getting after it. Here for the Raiders, don't be giving in and don't give up. And another one gobbled right up there by Anderson. About 2.5 remaining here in the first half. Cleared up there all the way to midfield. Mariotti here with possession now. Was trying to find Alexander there, but then was swiftly taken away. Here's Sarah Edmonds moving downfield quickly, but was taken away by Mariotti. And again, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, do apologize. Obviously, it's a little bit more difficult to clearly see the ball game. You know, you got the window screens in, so the camera wants to focus on the window screens instead of the background behind it, which would be the ball game. But still, I mean, it's I guess decent at least. We're trying to do the best we could there, but what still a fantastic view. And out of bounds, and Wapahani will have a throw-in. Just a hair over a minute to play. Let's see if the Raiders can come up with something here and end this first half on a good note. So York all the way upfield now as Culberson again will take charge of things and punt it away here in just a moment. Alexander midfield. Upfield now is Edmonds. Looking to control it there, but instead will kick that one out of bounds. Emily Thompson able to take that one right away from Chloe Mariotti. Another battle again here just before the end of the first half. And over the goalpost and out of bounds.
Time.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of the first half. So we have a halftime score here. Yorktown 5, Wapahani 0. Really did a nice job here within, the last, 30 minutes of that half. If you remember correctly there, Yorktown came right out of the gate, flying on all cylinders and put a 3-spot on the board before you knew it. So really good job there by the Raiders defensively, especially considering the ball's been more on their side of the field. Offensively for Yorktown, put more pressure on our defense to stand their ground, and still within reach here. Anything can happen. Hopefully the Raiders can figure it out here during the halftime, talk some things over, and come up with a game plan here in the second half. But folks, we'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back with more right after these messages.
Hi, it's Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. I want to give you a message about our mission statement: enriching lives by helping people find their next home. It's short, it's quick, it's to the point, and it's what we do. If I can help in any way, call me direct, 765-749-4546.
Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our Carriage Wolf DDS PC game break at the half. And it's Yorktown 5, Wapahani 0. Really the recap of things here in the first half, didn't start off on the right note, obviously, here if you're Wapahani. Came right out of the gate, as I mentioned, right before we went to break, with the Tigers putting the 3-spot on the board rather quickly. I believe had 3 goals within the first, 5-10 minutes of the ball game. So, it's kind of a tough way to start there, and when you're already going out there and digging out of a hole like that early, can definitely, not only put you in a bind, but kind of mess with your head a little bit, mentally, because then you're thinking, we're already in a hole here early. We're going to have to really get it together quickly here. And really, I thought they did defensively. I thought we really did a nice job. Just like to see us obviously get the ball on the offensive side more. That's been kind of a little bit of a rarity here this evening for us, that we've had, some instances there where, we've had maybe a couple opportunities to possibly get a shot on goal, but nothing has really came to fruition, unfortunately. But that's why there's two halves to a ball game, and we've got to come out here and again continue to play hard. These ladies are in a sport that I'm telling you what, very physically demanding, and to be in their position, just to, it's always, on the go all the time, run up and down the field. So, you've got to be fit, you've got to have the skill level and the right mentality, and upon looking upon things here. And after a little bit of a rough start there, we held our own. Like I said, now we just got to get the ball down on the offensive side of the field, and then we'll be golden. Because once we start doing that, I think we have enough offense. I think we could definitely get back into the ball game. We've just got to get the ball to the offensive side of the field and apply more pressure on to their defense and to their goalie there in Carly Culberson. So again, a long way to go here. You still got 40 minutes to play here in this second half coming up. And just got to have the confidence and keep fighting back, and hopefully we can get ourselves right back into this thing. But we have just a little over 3 minutes remaining. So again, we'll go ahead and step aside for a break, and we'll be back to begin the second half again here from Raider Field in Selma, Indiana.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network on YouTube.com. Get here with Lady Raider Soccer from Raider Field in Selma, Indiana. The 9-0-2 Tigers, Yorktown Tigers that is, take on your 7-2 Wapahani Raiders here to begin this second half of play. Again, still got 40 minutes to play, and we've got to use that 40 minutes to our advantage and hopefully get some offense going and start to dwindle this lead down a little bit more here from 5-0 deficit, and hopefully can get right back into the thick of things. But again, we do appreciate you all for joining us here tonight. Again, we've tried to get out here and do as many soccer games as we can. I know, with some scheduling conflicts and everything that hasn't allowed us to come out and do as many. We've tried to do everything we can and try to please everybody at the same time, but you get busy with trying to do all these other sports and trying to get things figured out. I know we're going to try to still get at least one more boys game in on the season, and so I don't want the guys or the coaches or any of you families out there thinking we forgot about y'all, because we definitely have not. It's just difficult, trying to get all these games in and trying to make sure to keep everyone happy at the same time, because we aim to please, that's for sure. We want to make sure that the people is able to enjoy every broadcast we do. So already a quick shot on the goal there from well far away. But I believe that was Alexander. Potentially that was on the shot right there. So Wapahani will kick it away. And that will be headed out of bounds by number 21, Fields. So a throw in here for Wapahani. Right around midfield there. York will clear it back out. Good hustle there from Sky Henderson, trying to retrieve that ball away. Again, obviously, the video not crystal clear tonight with us having a camera. It's very much focused on the window screen, which we've touched on a couple different times. But just want to make people aware of that. That's the reason why that the quality ain't quite what it usually is or probably should be, but trying to do the best we can here. Again, Wapahani having a really nice season here for themselves and wanting to get out here and give them a lot of recognition, because they deserve it regardless of how things are going throughout the season here. And again, with the Liberty Perry School Corporation, Wapahani High School, building this fantastic press box here, it's been able to give us the ability to come out here and do some more games and do some more sports that we've never done before. So it's a really neat deal. And a shot on goal here, and that's going to go through the back of the net. That was number 19, Sierra Marvin of Yorktown. So a 6-0 lead now for the Tigers.
Donovan's going for the Bulls.
Here's Kiana Wilson, and was looking for Henderson right there, but nothing will come of it. Now Alexander here at midfield, all the way across field now. That was to find Maddie Oliver, but a little too strong of a kick and well out of bounds. So a throw in here will be number 12, Madison Thompson. Number 21, Fields. To midfield there now is number 30, Maddie Felton here of Wapahani. Across midfield now. A little miscue there by the Raiders, and now the Tigers will take back over here. Nearly cleared away. That was Emily Thompson of the Raiders. Clearing that also a throw in here for Yorktown. Again ahead now 6-0. Got 35.5 remaining, or just under 35.5 remaining here in the second half. And again, folks, make sure to join us again tomorrow night with more Lady Raider volleyball live here on the WHS network, when we'll be from Monroe Central High School. We have another big conference game coming up tomorrow night with the Raiders on the road. Off to a 13-1 start, 6-0 in conference play. And looking to build off of that big win last night. So Edmonds will look to kick it away. Alexander along the side again was kind of cut off right there. I believe that might have been Emily Thompson again, cutting her off defensively there. So nice job again of not giving her the angle to take a good shot at the net. York now there to Felton, and deflection here. I believe that's Elizabeth Reese off of, was that Edmonds? It was off of Edmonds. Goodness gracious. Couldn't tell. That might have went off of her head. It was very close. Either way, that probably, I imagine that definitely didn't feel very good. But these ladies are certainly tough, that's for sure. Especially considering the sport they play. You got to be tough to play this sport, especially. You get kicked in the leg or in the head or whatever the case might be. You never know. Be tripped up and fall right on your face. Whatever the case might be. This ain't a very easy sport. So Edmonds will take a seat there. And she's going to be looked at our head trainer, Mr. Jared Coates. Fantastic guy. Obviously used to play out here at Wapahani. I think ran cross country, played baseball, and now works for the Henry County Sports Medicine. Along with him and Tony Cox and many other ones. Great group of people. And I did forget to stop that clock just a moment ago during that injury timeout. I'll kind of wait for the clock to catch back up. That's off of Thompson, Madison Thompson. And Reese just off the mark there with a goal. And another save there by Macy Anderson. A great job there by that young lady. So Clay was looking for Henderson there, and that's going to be a throw in here for Wapahani. So a miscue there by the Tigers. Nearing closer to that 32-minute mark remaining here in tonight's ball game. The Raiders again in a little bit of a bind. Let's see what the Raiders can figure out here throughout the final 32 minutes of the ball game. Another throw in here, Malia York for Wapahani. Was looking for Henderson. Now Felton will take charge of things and get it taken right away. So the Tigers there was momentarily dribbling that upfield and then headed off by number 8, Emily Thompson, just a moment ago. Wilson now in charge, looking for Henderson. Again, taken away that time by Chloe Mariotti of Yorktown. Alexander now, and here's number 21, Fields. And cleared out. That's by number 6, Zoe Swallow. So Anderson will get there off the free kick there from Mariotti. So Alexander an opportunity here, and that's going to be left of the goalpost. So again, a good job there by the Raiders defensively, trying to cut off that angle towards the goal for Alexander, just to kind of hamper things a little bit to give her a lot less of an opportunity to score that. So we're nearly going to have a takeaway there. Henderson had her feet taken right out from underneath her. So a foul there on the play. The Raiders again looking to push the ball downfield here and see if they can come up with a goal or at least put a little bit more pressure on this Tigers defense. Great job right there. That was, I believe, number 6, Swallow, took that one away. Now Wilson that time around. Alexander, another shot, and another one through the goal. And Yorktown now with a 7-0 lead.
We might see it.
So York will clear that one out of there. Felton here along the sideline. And now the Tigers will throw it in. And 26 minutes remaining. Wilson will get that taken away here. Mariotti now to the middle. Elizabeth Reese, already here with one goal here on the night. So a battle for position right there to retrieve the ball. Alexander now along the sideline here. That'll be Emily Thompson to take it away. And Agnew will kick that one right into the hands of Anderson. So Henderson pushing up quickly here and will get tripped up right there. No call. So Agnew all by herself. That's going to be kicked out of bounds by Madison Thompson. And the Raiders was looking to clear it out of there. That was actually off her own teammate. And Mariotti still finds the back of the net.
Yorktown goal, number 28, Chloe Mariani.
Apologize there, folks. Had some audio difficulties there for a brief moment. Still nonetheless here, 8-0 Yorktown. For goodness sake. Just realized that I didn't start the clock earlier. So that was my fault, except I'll go ahead and blame that one on Redbeard as well. So Thompson will clear it out of there. Now we'll have Clay. It's taken right away there by Elizabeth Reese. Great job there by Thompson. And there was Anderson on the save. So even though, it's been a little bit of a frustrating evening here for the Raiders, Anderson still has had quite a few opportunities to give up more points, but done a solid job back there considering, it has been Yorktown offensively pretty much nearly the entire ball game. Aside from a couple opportunities here for Wapahani, it's been kind of far in between those times. So Emily Thompson again. Now a Swallow will get it back out of there. And there's another save there by Anderson. Just about 17 and a half remaining. Here's Henderson. Tell you what, having all kinds of adversity to get through right there just to keep control of the ball. And kicked out of bounds, so again another throw in for the Tigers as we'll have a couple substitutions now. So here to the far side of the field. Right there, that was number 7, Oliver. Got it taken right away from her. Felton looking to push it upfield here for Wapahani. And so a opportunity there unfortunately didn't come to fruition there for the Raiders. And the Raiders will take over here. So again, down by 8, just under 16 remaining. York again will clear it back over to the other side of the field. Mariotti downfield again, and now Madison Thompson. Well, I thought she was going to take it there instead of the goalie did. Anderson. So a couple more substitutions in here for Wapahani. So Culberson now over to the side. Henderson now. The Raiders looking for an opportunity, but getting a ball out of bounds. And looks like it might be. Oh, it's offsides, okay. So offsides here on Wapahani. And Swallow will clear that one out of there. Great hustle there from Swallow and York. So a throw in here for the Tigers. So I'm assuming it might have been illegal touching there on Mariotti. So York will kick it away. 12 minutes remaining. So Mariotti now will be looking to find number 11. That's Gonzalez. And get deflected away. That was number 6 of Wapahani, Zoe Swallow. And now another shot on goal out of, or nearly out of the hands there of the goalie Anderson. So another opportunity there as the Raiders will kick it away. Getting down by 8 with just about 10 minutes remaining. Thompson there with a booming kick downfield. So unfortunately there's nobody on the other end of that to possibly put Put one through the net here for the Raiders. So the Tigers there throw it in. That is number 12. Bergman had a brief opportunity there, but the Raiders take it away, and then again, Tigers in command. So a miscue there by Yorktown. That was number 12. Jessica Bergman. Throw in here, Swallow throws it in there to Kiana Wilson. Mariotti now back out near midfield again here for Yorktown. Again, it's been a tough evening here for Wapahani. Again, just really unable to do anything, get any any pressure on the Yorktown defense throughout the evening here, and keeping the ball on the offensive side of the field has really been a challenge. Again, defensively for us, I mean, considering how much we played defense nearly the entire game, I guess we haven't necessarily fared too badly here. We've at least kept it at a, for a good while there, a reasonable ball game, but now, especially with the amount of time left and down by so many here, it's going to be obviously a little bit of a tough task to overcome. Obviously, again, these ladies still going out here playing hard, trying to come up with something here. Henderson will get it taken away from her. So deflected out of bounds. Wapahani here with a throw in. Again here on the far side of the field. And another one there. It looks like we'll have another Wapahani throw in here at midfield potentially. And we will, and that will be Madison Thompson to throw it in here for the Raiders. Thompson now clears it out. Here's midfield. Another battle here for possession. Number 7, Oliver. Pardon me, that was number 17. That is Crawford. And now a throw in there for Yorktown after Madison Thompson cleared that out. Bivens now will be taken away. Here's Mariotti. And now Swallow does the same thing. Mariotti back on the attack. Wide to the right there and out of bounds. So the Raiders will take over here with just about 5 minutes remaining. So Gonzalez will throw it in here for Yorktown. And another substitution coming in here for the Tigers. Thompson there to Wilson. Now kick back out. Here's number 7, Oliver, to the middle. And kicked away. That was number 16, Natalie Harper there of Wapahani. Going to get that out of the way. Clear it out there a little bit as the Tigers again back at it offensively. And a goalie will get there. Make a sliding grab. So here comes Bivens now to Sky Henderson here. I'll tell you what, just only had another set of girls here to get by. Let's see if the Raiders can put one through right here. We're going to have an opportunity. And the Tigers will take it away. So narrowly had us at least a shot potentially on goal. Collar now taken away by Emily Thompson. Here's Maddie Felton. Number 24, Dowd now upfield. And now Galler will take over. Thompson will now take it right away from her. And here comes now Maddie Felton leading the Raiders charge. And now Wapahani here with a player down on the field. So we're going to take a quick break here. We have a minute 18 remaining. Yorktown 8, Wapahani 0. Alrighty, so back at it. And following the injury there, really couldn't tell who was injured there on the play, but obviously it was one of Wapahani's players. So we hope that she's going to be all right. She didn't have to be carried off the field. So it seemed to be some kind of leg injury. Again, not exactly sure what happened there. She went up to go up to kick the ball, And I don't know. I'm not quite sure what happened there. It's about 30 seconds to play. Again, it's been great to be out here tonight. Unfortunately, not quite the result that everybody was hoping for, at least from Wapahani's standpoint. But still a hard-fought ball game, and obviously a very unfortunate loss here for us. But still, just gotta keep plugging away. You'll be 7-3 now after the loss here this evening, and go from there.
Time.
So that will be the end of it here tonight, folks. Got a final score here tonight. The Yorktown Tigers defeat your Wapahani Raiders 8-0. Again, they will be back at it on Thursday night when they will be traveling to Delta High School to take on the Eagles. That'll be another start time of 5 o'clock. So again, it was great being out here tonight. Unfortunately, under different circumstances, we definitely would have had looked to have had a better, result. But still, a hard-fought ball game. Love watching these ladies and what they're able to do, and best of luck to them the rest of the season. Hopefully, we'll try to get in here to possibly get another game in. I know at least for the boys, we'll try to get another game in here for the girls as well. But like I said, it's been great to have all you with us here tonight. Again, as the Raiders now fall to 7-3 on the season with this evening's loss to the Yorktown Tigers. So again, we'll be back at it tomorrow night when we start again with Raider volleyball at Monroe Central High School, just about a 10-minute drive east on State Road 32. So again, we'll have that live on the WHS network on probably right around 6 o'clock for the start of the junior varsity game, with a varsity game following that. So again, we thank you all for watching us. And until tomorrow night, folks, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy saying good night from Raider Field.